is Monday, December 9th, and it's day 9 of Vlogmas. I'm drinking mandarin orange something tea, and I usually don't put sugar in, but I decided today it was a little bitter, so I put some Splenda in, and now it's sweet, and I'm not used to drinking sweet, but that's good. So this Vlogmas stuff is really funny because it's making me do things that I would not ordinarily do. Like this morning, it's pouring rain, as you could see from the beginning video. But because every morning I go out and show you guys the temperature, I went out in the rain this morning to show you guys the temperature and got pretty soaking wet. It's funny. So, what are you guys up to today? I'm up to probably hanging in the house. It's really dark and rainy. And I think I'm going to clean out my pantry. It really needs straightening up. So while I'm having my tea this morning, I'm going to be taking everything out of the pantry, tossing the expired goods, rearranging things so that when I look in there, I'll know what I have. No matter how organized I try to be, I'm not organized. That's silly. When I go food shopping, the stuff just gets pushed into the cabinet. No rhyme or reason. That's why every once in a while I have to do a purge. So that's what I'm going to do now. And I have to straighten out my closet. Same thing. I've been getting all of this mail gifts, that have to be wrapped, and yarn stuff, the minis, and everything is just shoved in my closet. And that bothers me more than a messy pantry. I like a neat closet. So it's straightening out day today, I guess. Oh, and it's change my sheets day. Bedding has to be changed. So that's going to be my day. Probably not going to be very much in the way of Vlogmas. I might do some knitting. I bought a pattern yesterday. That's why I have to should stay off of Instagram because it gets me all the time. Susan B. Anderson was showing this, I think it's called a winter hat. I'll show it to you later, pattern. And she has a kit for it with her yarn company, Barrett Wool Company. And so she was showing the hat. You could get the hat and the pattern and a pom-pom. She sells vegan pom-poms now. And the hat was really pretty. She did it in white, in winter white. It was really pretty. So I bought the pattern. And now I want to make the hat. Forget the sweater, forget the fingerless mitts, forget everything else I was working on. Now I want to make that hat. So we'll see what I choose to do, if anything. And I guess with that, I'll see you later. Hi. So this is the end of the day of Vlogmas number 9, day 9. And we had a quiet day today. It rained all day today. I did manage to accomplish a few things. I got my pantry straightened out, so now I can open it and see what's in there. And I got my closet straightened out, so I can walk in there without the fear of things falling on top of my head. So I feel like I did accomplish some stuff today. I even got some knitting in, and I was talking about starting a hat, but I chose a different one. And the one I'm making is by Helen Stewart, Curious Handmade. And this is from her knit vent from last year, from 2018. And this is the How Quiet hat. And now that I'm looking at it, I don't know if it was 2018 or this year's. I don't know. I'll put which one it is across the bottom. But it's very, very pretty, the hat and the mitts. And I started it. I just started it like an hour ago. And I am doing the ribbing right now. And the yarn I'm using is really pretty yarn. It's alpaca. And a couple of years ago, well, I think it was about a year or so ago, we went up to upstate New York, and there is they call it a mill. I'm not sure what they actually do there. They have a back room with yarn, skeins of yarn, and they wind the skeins. So I could never really figure out whether they process there or just wind skeins or where this yarn comes from. But a lot of it is alpaca and really pretty. This one is, I think, gorgeous. I don't know if there's a brand name of this or not. Probably there is, and if I can find it, I'll let you know. But I kind of doubt it, because I've had this for several years, and I'm sure the label is gone. But it has a nice haze to it, and it's very soft. And I hope that the hat, I'm sure the hat's going to be beautiful. So that's what I did, some knitting on that. And basically that's about it for today. I am going to open up my my advent. So hang on, let me get it. Okay, so this is day 9 of Chelsea Luxe Advent. And oh, look at this. Beautiful. Look at that rich color. This is called Jewel, and it is jewel tone. Very pretty. And Chelsea Luxe. Gorgeous. Her yarns have been so pretty so far. So I think that's it. I already took my end of day pictures, and I'm going to put this in its little ornament. I've already moved to the other side of the fireplace because I ran out of room on the one side. Now I'm starting to do the other side, so maybe I'll show you a picture of that. And I guess that's it for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now. Happy Vlogmas.
Is it raining out?
It's pouring out.
My God. Looks like you came in from the outside.
I did. Okay, happy Vlogmas.
Oh, happy mail.